9:57 on my phone. And I want to thank everyone for attending our board meeting today, September 24th, 2025. Let's do a roll call, please.
Geraldine Tennyson, CLB Secretary.
Marcus Penania, CLB Investigator.
Margaret Guerrero, Admin Assistant.
Matt Cruz, member.
Ernie Candeleta, DPW Deputy Director, sitting in for Director Vince Ariona.
Arena Borja, member.
JP Huggins, CLB Executive Director.
Bernard Benaventi, Chairman of the Board.
Andrew Mesa, COB Investigator.
Aaron Aragon, CLB investigator.
Okay, thank you all again. We have the affirmation letter or the article for this board meeting published in the newspaper. This is the Daily Post. Thank you. Let's review the minutes for the board meeting held in August 20, 2025. And please share your thoughts. Nita's out sick today?
I'm sorry?
Nita?
Yes.
Oh, she's out today.
I make a move to approve the minutes, subject to any.
Motion to approve, yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Okay, any public comments here? No public today?
No public comments.
Okay, let's move down to section reports. Ms. Guerrero, you have the table of the floor. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This would be the administration section report. The following is the administration section report as of close of business, September 19, 2025. 2026 contractors, information expired June 30. Active contractors are 878, inactive contractors 25, master electrician 50. That's a total of 953. There are 8 new licenses received after the last administration section report on August 20, 2025. The listing is see attachment. The types of licenses received: sole proprietor 2, sole with Army 1, corporation 3, LLC 1, Army 1. That's a total of 8 new licenses. CLB revenue funds collected from October 1st, 2024 through September 19, 2025. 842,389.29.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Very good.
What's COB's budget for the year? It's a little bit over.
Over $1 million, is that in our PD? Is that in our account? Or is it being tapped again?
No,
What is that one?
that's the budget for COB for 2025.
2025.
And did you ask for
Okay.
more in 2026? Don't ask me, I didn't look it up.
It
It went down?
Yeah, they caught that.
So our revenue funds are up to date is what we have here, 842?
Yes, up until September 19,
Ask for
which was last Friday.
What was the balance in, the previous balance in our account, on our fund?
And
Revenue
then
fund?
last, it was eight, I think like
I guess in the minutes.
so 819,
Check your section.
yeah, 812.
Okay, all right.
248. Late. And then you
Okay, we move on to the investigation division.
Alright,
Marcus?
good morning, board. I'm sitting in for Ms. Nita, she's out today. Investigation division section report. It's kind of just the same list as last, there's just one more additional, case that's new. I'll just give you guys updates then. The JMI Menzies is still waiting for the Attorney General's office for the hearing. We have an update for CLB versus Harmony hearing. We tried to schedule it for October board meeting to schedule the hearing, but the attorney for Harmony is unable to meet us on that day, so we're gonna try and push again to the next board meeting for November. We're just waiting for the AG's office's response for that. The next case is the M. Classic versus Legal Corporation. I believe the wall is moving, it's going up, we're
I think
working with
it's
DPW.
completed already.
Completed already?
Yeah, the
Okay,
12 foot,
okay. So we're just waiting for
the backfill.
the, what do you call it, yeah, basically this is the completion of the project for,
The wall is already,
It's already-
Yeah,
active.
it's on the second phase up. It's going.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's already poured.
Backfill and the sloping now.
Yeah, I just wanna correct myself on that. In the last meeting, I mentioned it was CMU blocks. The reason for that, because it was at night, and when I saw it at night, it was CMU blocks lined up like this.
Oh.
Actually, it was poured in place
It's
all
a
the way up
cast,
to
yeah.
8 feet.
Right.
Then they had the CMU blocks for the
Yeah.
rest,
That's
the
what-
4 feet.
Okay,
But we said no.
yeah,
Poured in place all the way up
the
to the 12 feet.
monolithic,
Right,
Yeah.
monolithic,
Yeah.
right.
yeah, so,
So you corrected it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it was like 7 at night, 8 o'clock,
Not enough light.
yeah.
Okay,
Late
so
for
yeah,
dinner.
that case is moving along, hopefully we can close it by next board meeting. The next one, 2025-0402, Miss Andrada versus Jam. I believe also it's the similar update from last board meeting, they're just waiting for that roll-up door. As soon as we get word that the door's in, then be able to close that case as well. The last one here, A&D Eleno versus IJ. The Mr. and Mrs. Eleno, I think they were coming in to say that their contractor abandoned them, but it wasn't abandoned. We found out that it was a medical issue. The contractor had to go off island. He asked for a little bit more money up front to help kind of fund his medical expense, and then I guess the homeowner kind of felt a little iffy about that, but he's back now and project's moving along, so we're just monitoring the follow through.
Okay.
Okay, and that was my last
Study guide.
This is
case.
the guy.
Which one? Oh, I'm so sorry. Study guides for the waterproofing and roofing. Oh, this was the one that the work session last week, I believe. If you, other board members that were not present, if you wish to see the updated versions, we had some recommendations already from Mr. Matt and Mr. Bernard. They ran through it, made some recommendations. We did the changes you guys were asking for. I don't know if we wanted to run
Oh,
through
it's
it
just
again or.
meaning, since we were using a industry standard from the mainland, it didn't really have emphasis on what the type of common construction for roofing here and for waterproofing. And that was mainly the main, either tin, corrugated, or concrete. So we added those to the study guide to the test.
It was like the national standard, and then they wanted us to focus it more to the island's needs,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
we
in
did
some
that
instances, it wasn't mentioned at all for corrugated.
For the tin and concrete roofs,
Right.
So it's roofing, contractor, and,
waterproofing, yeah, roofing and waterproofing.
yeah, you have to have a license for everything.
I know.
I don't have to do anything anymore.
So what will be the
Yeah.
next, study guide we have to review? What's coming up?
The ones coming up, we're trying to, right now, we're working on pest control, structural pest control,
43?
sewer,
C43.
sewer, and,
This
I don't know,
is
what's the one
just-
you're working on next?
Sewer leaching, wastewater.
Not yet, okay, cause he just finished his, that's why.
So are we approving this, or?
So
It-
this
it'll
was,
be- yeah,
right?
It'll be in the,
New business.
new
Oh,
business.
okay.
He's just reporting on the work session that was held.
Right, thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
And that was the end of my report.
Okay, you got it, Mr. Alvin?
Okay,
Report.
good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Following our proactive approach with GSA, I am proud to report that purchasing of much-needed items is nearly complete. We have received purchase orders for all requisitions items and currently in the process of executing them. Computers are scheduled for delivery this Friday and will be headed over to OTEC for provisioning. As you may recall, this purchase was critical because many of our computers were outdated. Receiving the new computers ahead of October deadline will ensure uninterrupted operation and maintain productivity. Other items we'll soon be receiving include 2 laptop computers, smart board, investigation unit uniforms, badges, and safety equipment, and a much-needed remodeling for the investigators' workplace. Also, I was invited to provide testimony on behalf of CLB at a public hearing regarding OPA Report 2505, discussing CLB's role in coordinating with SHPO on regards involving historic preservation sites. Observations on permitting timelines and compliance challenges and recommendations for improving interagency communications, contractor education. I have a copy of what I submitted to the senators for your review. That's about
So
it.
you were invited, Director, to this?
Yes.
Can you please, let the board know ahead before you come down? You know, for any, you went down to the legislature to testify,
Yes.
and at least inform the board. Let us know, please.
That was specifically for SHPO.
Yeah. Were we invited to the DOD conference? Did anyone attend?
I attended for the.
Was there an opportunity for any of the board members to hear?
It was announced
Invitation?
on it was announced on the newspaper
open to
and,
anybody.
yeah, it was open,
Yeah, it filled
Yeah.
really quick.
I was mostly
Yeah.
mandated more or
Yeah,
less.
yeah.
Yes, if you would like.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
perhaps next time.
Yes, yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
let the board know what's happening, because, you know, we're
Or
only
just
finding this
automatically
out.
sign me up.
Yeah,
Okay, will do, sir.
Okay, you can take nothing.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, old business. Anybody, wanna,
Sir, this
Oh,
is
the
what you
out-
asked for.
okay, the outreach program. I'm still thinking about how to brainstorm to do that, and with the help with the board and the staff here, please assist me or assist, we'll help each other out and trying to get an outreach program out to the public. There's flyers, there's things that we can do, even go on the TV, if we can. We as the board can do that,
There are other, like activities and like,
yeah.
that they have at the mall, and if we could,
Sure.
back on them,
Right?
then we don't have to actually do all the logistics, we just have a booth.
Right.
Yeah,
Sign
so
us
that
up
would
for a
be a
spot.
cost-effective way to do it.
That's a good idea, we can set up a shop at the mall, either mall, GPO.
Yeah, but they have other conferences and symposiums that they host at the mall for other, Guam agencies, and, you can do that,
We can be a part of that, that's a plus.
yeah.
Just to show that we are concerned what's going on out there.
No, and just give the opportunity for the public to have access.
Yes, yes. So,
Is this a freebie? It's a freebie or you need to have money?
I don't know. Darren, can you look
We'll
into
ask
that?
the other,
Yes, sir.
agencies if they can piggyback, so when is your next conference or symposium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on
I think some of the things that we can piggyback on is the Contractors Association, when they have their,
Yeah, they may want some money.
no, they can,
We can
when
see.
we get
We can
involved,
ask,
they
yeah,
like it, yeah, that's probably some of the ones we can get involved with,
Yeah,
free of charge.
I would think they would be interested in
Yes.
Absolutely.
setting up a booth or something so that you have a list of what things
Yeah.
you need to do as a contractor or a house builder or whatever.
Right.
So,
Process.
yeah, so they would have that
I
information.
think we should reach out to, the permit site
Yes.
and let's do something together. And like Mr. Ogden said, we can reach out with the Contractor Association, have some kind of seminar or something.
I think they do have something on.
Yeah, but
there,
involve
right?
us, involve the others.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just-
I haven't been to any one of them.
Yeah.
I don't, and I was never
we can send an
invited.
email, find out when's the next activity is for contractors, and we could
Yeah, the
find out
Yeah.
how we can get involved.
The
When I say
reason,
we, I mean Jared.
Yes, sir, I'm writing it down.
yeah,
Thank you, Jer.
You're welcome.
I think we should do that outreach. It's a plus.
It kinda goes back to his, Matt's
Yes.
comment about
Public.
not being invited to the defense forum. It's because, you know, it is, if they're gonna do any build-ups,
Right.
it's gonna involve him
Yeah,
and
and us.
so that would have been something for,
Yeah.
I never, but I did see
I
them, so
thought
I
of
just,
myself when I tried to register and it was still.
yeah, I just,
I was gonna crash it.
Mhm.
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw these two, so that's kinda,
Yeah.
you know, but, yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah, in hindsight, we should have reached out, but we reached out this time.
Yeah. I believe seminars like that or forums like that, we should all go. The board, everyone should go and attend that. It's our island, so we should know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Any other, anybody wanna share your thoughts or anything?
But thank you for going down.
Oh, just open invitation if anyone else wants to participate in the review of
The work session.
the work session. It's actually pretty interesting.
Right.
Okay.
That was addressed to you.
Okay. No questions, and let's move on to new business. There's some, have someone elaborate on this? COBP,
There's two pages, one of them is the 21 GCA real property, and then the other one is labeled, inflation factor. This was brought up by the board members, of the fees and possible increase. So we did some work on it and, through the help of AI, did a inflation calculation, which you will see that, $604 is now the equivalent of what $400 was worth in 2009.
That's inflation
When-
adjusted.
Yes. So, sorry, and this was, the price of $400 in 2009 would be roughly equivalent to about $605 in 2025.
and this came from where, this information?
I used AI's help to research the consumer price index and then a proper calculation, so everything is there. There are websites too. Marcus was helping with this as well, and there is an inflation calculator website. It was very similar to the
Okay,
The
so
final
it's
price.
adjusted for inflation, but was there an increase in our actual costs? Like, from then on, yeah, because we can factor that in because we need to factor whether there was an increase in operations and management costs, not just inflation. Can do that.
Is that,
We can do that.
is that what we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Just-
Oh,
This is
just
what
all-
we
Purely
have,
inflation.
yeah,
Just-
because this is the first, you know, research that we've done to
Yeah, yeah, no,
propose.
it's not,
Yeah,
not the
we're
end.
doing this
Yeah.
just to show that in 2009, this was what was
Right.
cost, and so, you know, with the board's input, now, like you just said, directing that way, we can do that route and then have that proposed, and next meeting that, okay, this is the, with just inflation, and now this is what
With the
additional
cost.
work that comes, yes, so we can have that.
Unfortunately, maybe the salaries haven't been increased according to
No.
cost of living, but
Um,
yeah, definitely the cost
Is
of
the
the cost.
GPP, you guys are in the GPP, right?
Yes,
Salaries.
yes.
Okay. But this $400 that we see here, this is
It's
the,
broken down
this
for
is what it is
specific-
today.
This is currently,
And so, for example, for that first one where it's $600, the recommendation based on just inflation
just
factor is
inflation,
six oh five.
Yeah, just
very
inflation.
simple, just
But-
inflation.
If we were to figure out all these increases that warrants what
That's
you
what.
guys all do.
They might get upset.
No, no,
Oh, they're gonna get
yes,
upset.
yes,
Mhm.
But
so
just
this
to,
is-
just to have that information,
Yeah,
so if we go to whomever,
yes,
just say,
justify it.
yeah.
They're aware.
Cause if somebody says, oh, it's 600 now, what's that?
So our next plan to date from this meeting, we'll go and factor in what
Any
it takes
increase.
to one day walk into the door, ask for an application, what it takes, to who works in
Processing.
the process, and who touches that process to licensing, and so next meeting we'll have a breakdown on a sample on that cost, and we'll see where it adds up and compares to the just inflation rate.
Because once we approve it and you have to go before the,
Right?
Legislature.
Yeah.
and
Adjudication.
then,
Yeah.
Do we know, can we compare this to the US standards? I mean,
What do you-
are they,
Well, you always say
Are they all
comparatively,
How
but
the
I don't
That's
know
what
what
inflation is.
So this is,
It's
this is
across the
inflation
board.
across the,
across the nation?
yes, yes. So it's basically $400 is worth,
yeah,
the
that's
dollar
purchasing
value.
price.
Yeah, purchasing price,
Purchasing
there we go.
power of
When I was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta make sure
Another,
I know what I'm doing.
with Mr. Cruz's recommendation, that will be number two's inflation factor, and then what's the process and who works on it, and perhaps
Actual
maybe a
cost.
third option will be, this is what stateside to get a license to be electrician costs, just plain,
It would come into if we were negotiating,
yeah,
if we
plain,
wanted to change it.
just plain
And,
simple, this is the
Plain and
cost,
simple, this is it,
this is the cost, this is the
You
cost,
know.
yeah.
because it has to have a basis if you're asking for it.
we'll just do $605 plus a 22% increment
Increase in
in
total.
salaries, and then that's what.
Yeah.
And then every 5 years, we have to adjust it.
I mean.
In the rule, in the law that
the
we're,
law.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're gonna go forth to the legislature and ask for the change in here,
It,
put
it,
something
it
in
makes,
there.
it makes sense to, every 5 years, because of inflation, you know, we
Salary
say-
increase.
Yeah,
Salary costs,
Paste
just
it.
total cost
Yeah, yeah.
for running it. 'Cause we gotta
If
make
we're gonna
sure,
go,
we
might as
always
well
have
go
to make
big.
sure we cover our costs.
Yeah,
Yes.
you might as well do it one time and we have to keep
I
going back
honestly-
to ask them.
we are definitely, working, below.
Unless they wanna supplement the operations from giving us more of a cut in our penalties,
Mhm.
Right.
10% or something.
Mhm.
you know.
So when do we, give me an idea how, when should we, implement this?
Just to do a draft.
Do a draft?
More detailed.
We always set a time for
More
the draft, to
detailed.
get the information, how,
Fiscal
what
year
do you?
ends.
Yeah, we'll
What do you-
probably, let's look at it at the next, board meeting and then see what we can all agree on before, and then another process to.
Right.
We approve it, board, and then it goes to the legislature and all these other steps that these guys have
It's
to.
gonna be a process.
No,
It's gonna
it
be a
is.
process.
Yeah, so
I'm
It's
not
very
saying you
similar
gotta do
to
it
what we did
tomorrow.
with the rules and
Yeah.
regulations.
Oh, yeah.
How like
Hopefully
that
we
works,
get it
that's what will have to
approved for-
happen.
October 1st, 2026, how's that? Hopefully,
It's a good place to shoot for.
Yeah,
to get
it's
more money.
reasonable.
Okay.
We'll have two additional, possibilities,
Right, right.
next meeting.
Okay, great, okay.
Okay, thanks for.
Any more, Okay, so no questions, we'll move on. The announcement, we're done with the CLB,
No, sir, you have to, the board review.
okay, board review, okay, go ahead.
And just a reminder, if you are gonna talk about the content, we just do need to go to pause,
It was for the exam review,
Yeah.
but if
To be-
or executive
Yes.
session.
don't need to review it.
Not, yeah, hold on.
I'm
Just,
comfortable with what we went through.
Proposed to
so,
Yeah.
at the work session, it was reviewed by Mr. Benaventia and Mr. Cruz. Like what Mr. Fernandez stated, there were suggestions brought up and corrected and addressed.
There weren't many,
Yeah,
there weren't
there
many,
weren't.
it was just that
Just
tin
the
roof and
inclusion
the
of
concrete roof.
jurisdiction specific
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
construction.
So, do we hear a motion to approve this?
Make it?
I move to have the board approve the proposed update to C42 and C55 exams.
Do I hear a second?
Second, yeah, just so that it's not the ones who worked on
Right. All in favor?
Aye.
it. Aye.
Aye. Okay, ayes got it. Okay, thank you so much. I guess we'll move on to the next study guide and keep moving forward.
Yep, we'll have it ready, we're just trying to make it a routine thing where
Okay.
the work session, then board meeting approve it, so get the ball rolling like that.
Okay, so that's all we have for now. Any, no questions, no
Just a
thoughts to share? Okay, the announcement, tentative regular board meeting for October 15 at 10 a.m. No questions, so this meeting is adjourned.
And the time is 10:24.
Please take some drinks.
Can I get a first and a motion, please?
Motion to
All in
approve,
favor?
Motion to
Judge,
Okay, to
Second.
adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
see your calendar.
Thank you.